Good evening, Priya.
Good evening, sir.
So it's quite late in the evening, so you must be very tired preparing, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Right now, I'm very started with the interview dates, schedule, and everything.
What is your date for the interview?
Sir, it's 15th of December.
Okay, 15th of December, meaning you have 10, 15 days time, 10, 12 days time.
10 days, yes, sir. Effectively 10 days.
Okay. How
And
prepared are
actually,
you?
sir, actually, it's my last attempt and it's my first interview. So I'm feeling really clueless at the moment.
Just give a brief introduction about yourself.
So my name is Priya Singh Chauhan. I'm basically from Delhi, but currently my family resides in Kashipur, Uttarakhand. I have done my graduation BTech in Computer Science and Engineering, and my hobbies include recreational traveling and uh, reflective journaling and listening to classic hard rock music.
Where did you study BTech?
Sorry, sir.
Which was your institution for BTech?
So it was Gateway Institute of Engineering and Technology in Sonipat, Haryana.
Panipat, Haryana. And the subject was
Computer Science
computer.
and Engineering. Yes, sir.
And you're basically from Haryana or Uttarakhand?
No, sir, I'm basically from Delhi. But recently, by recent, I mean in 2018, my family shifted to Uttarakhand. So basically, nobody stays in Delhi. My family stays in Uttarakhand only. But I was born and brought up in Delhi.
Okay. So you never studied in Delhi?
So my entire schooling was from Delhi.
Okay. Where did you study in Delhi?
Sir, it was Alipur. It's near Rohini. That is where my school was.
Okay. So now the pollution situation in Delhi, would you see the same situation when you were studying in Delhi or it was different?
So during my growing years, the situation we are seeing right now, I feel during my growing years, it was not the same. The pollution levels have definitely increased right now. They were not, it was not so much. I do not remember seeing the hazy skies when I was growing up. So right now the situation has definitely worsened, I feel.
What could be the reason for that? Because in few years' time, if you think it was not so much there, and why should it be so worse now within such a short time?
So I believe seeing the topography of Delhi and everything else has remained same. So the only reason that I could think of right now is maybe the rising pollution levels due to the industrial activities, and the climate change could also be one of the major factor for this change, because everything else, the topography of Delhi, the winter season, that uh, plays a very important role in the pollution levels. Everything else has remained same, so the only reasons that come to my mind is anthropogenic factors, that is rising pollution and maybe the climate change.
You don't think traffic and stubble burning or uh, other causes, could building activities could be the reason
Yes,
also?
so by anthropogenic factors, I mean the rising traffic levels are also human-made factors only. So the rising traffic, the increasing density of cars on roads has also increased. So that is one of the contributor to the rising pollution.
I think there are some geographical factors also which are responsible for it. Do you know anything about it? Some geographical factors which contribute to pollution in Delhi NCR region?
Yes, sir, I have some idea about that. The topography of Delhi is such that Delhi forms a basin. So basically, the cold air sinks in, and that causes that basically when the cold air sinks in, the basin form of the topography that Delhi has, so the air is not able to rise above, so the particulate matter settles in, so that could be one of the reason. And so during winter season, uh, the uh, the air is calm, so that is also one of the factor that it does not get dispersed.
Being a computer science student, how do you think your knowledge would be beneficial in your civil service career?
Yes, sir. Sir, I believe technology is always an enabler in any field whatsoever. So, with the use of technology, we can always think of increasing the efficiency of the work we are doing, and it would help me in increasing the efficiency and basically streamlining the processes in a much better way.
Now, there's lots of talk about uh, using AI in administration.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it will be beneficial for administration or governance if AI is used?
Yes, so sir, I believe AI is a very transformative force. So AI can definitely help in a very beneficial way in the governance sector, provided we have some regulatory mechanisms in place. Any technology, if misused, can do more harm than good. So AI in governance can definitely be of much benefit, but the regulations should be in place. So the checks and balances should be there.
But is there any disadvantage in utilizing AI in administration also?
Um, Sorry, sir, I cannot think of anything right now. Sorry, I'll read about it.
No, AI could. Do you think AI would be giving authentic information always, or it could be misleading sometimes also?
Yes, so there's a phenomena of hallucinating AI where the AI gives biased information and the wrong information. So that could be a detrimental thing if implemented in governance. So there's also some works on black box algorithms. So that could do more harm than good. So we need to check that before implementing it in a full-fledged manner.
And also, the kind of secrecy we maintain in governance
Yes, sir.
with use of AI, would that not be affected? Because you are giving access to information to agencies which are alien to us. Yes.
Yes, sir. That also definitely is a concern. The privacy issue and the secrecy could be compromised. So that is why we need to have very robust regulatory mechanisms in place if we are implementing AI in governance. So regulation is of paramount importance.
Why did you choose anthropology as your option?
So basically, I studied biology till my 12th standard, and I also had considerable interest in the subject. So when I had to pick up a subject for civil services, I found the syllabus interesting, and also I was comfortable with the subject because of my prior familiarity with it. So that was the basic reason.
Well, anthropology is not only physical anthropology, isn't it? It talks lots about social anthropology also.
Yes, sir. Yes, so physical anthropology was just a part of the subject, but when I went through the syllabus, I found profound interest in the socio-cultural aspects. I found them very interesting, and it gave me a very cultural sensitive perspective. So I liked that about the subject.
How do you differentiate between anthropology and sociology?
So in anthropology, we basically study humans across time and space. It is a holistic study of human beings, whereas sociology is a study of society per se. In anthropology, we study the prehistoric societies. The main focus is on tribes and prehistoric societies, while in sociology, the main focus is on current, modern, and post-industrial and industrial societies.
It does not talk about, in sociology, they don't talk about primitive societies.
So they do, but in anthropology, the main focus is on prehistoric and tribal societies. While in sociology, also they talk about tribal societies, but the main focus there is on industrial and post-industrial institutions, social institutions.
Where did you study this? That sociology focuses on industrialization and post-industrialization phase. Have you read it somewhere or it's your thinking?
Yes, sir, I have read it somewhere. Maybe I'm not able to articulate it in a correct manner, but I'll definitely read more about it, sir.
Okay. Now you come from Uttarakhand.
Yes, sir.
You need to suppose uh, get Uttarakhand career and Chamoli district or somewhere you become the district magistrate or Garhwal,
Yes.
you become the district magistrate. So how do you plan, suppose, think that you are district magistrate? We have development of sustainable tourism there. Sustainable tourism in Garhwal region.
Yes, sir. So for sustainable tourism, the first and foremost point should be the awareness campaigns. Sir, I would like to use the IEC to its full potential, and I would like to create awareness among the uh, tourists that are coming to the region, so that they do not litter, they basically live in harmony with the nature if they are coming as tourists to Chamoli district. Sir, also there needs to be development of there needs to be development of some sustainable infrastructure so that the rest of the problems can be figured out. Uh, so commercialization of tourism needs to be checked, and sorry, sir, I that would be also.
Mhm. About the natural calamities that is happening in Uttarakhand
Yes, sir.
because of pressure on the region by lots
Yes, sir.
many tourists coming which are not sustainable. How do you go
Yes,
about
sir.
it? What would you do about it?
Sir, I believe there should be a check on the on the footfall of the tourists. There should be some mechanism in which uh, we can basically control the number of tourists coming to a particular place at a particular time. Also, sir, there needs to be very strict and stringent measures wherein the tourists do not wherein tourists basically do not uh, they basically live in harmony with the ecosystem. They do not spoil the natural landscape that they are coming in. And also, sir, the disaster rescue forces should be always at they should always be they should always be there so as to make the rescue and evacuation process streamlined if anything of that sort occurs.
You don't think planning and enforcement of the building and other regulation regarding construction and other things are quite crucial for environmental protection? That is
Yes, sir,
that is the
definitely.
key. That is the key for
Yes,
sustainability, isn't it? You are
yes,
emphasizing so much more on littering and other things, but suppose
yes,
there is mushrooming of the building without any planning, then disaster is a welcome initiative, isn't it?
yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
That just slipped my
What do you
mind.
mean by constitutional morality as a order of the society?
Yes, sir. So constitutional morality basically refers to abiding by the values enshrined in the Constitution. That is equality, justice, liberty, all these values, not just in letter but also in spirit.
Hmm. When you participated, you have written in your hobbies.
Yes, sir.
What did you spell out in that?
So basically, it was a debate competition, and sorry, sir, it was an essay competition, and I had to, the topic was constitutional morality as an order of society. So uh, I basically wrote about the constitutional morality and what happens if we as a society do not abide by the values enshrined in the constitution, and what all steps we should take to uh, move forward in that direction. So that was basically the structure of my essay.
Okay. You think something is missing now, which you think there is a need for improvement.
Yes, sir, I believe in a democracy like ours. Uh, by far and large, we definitely, as a society, abide by the constitutional values. But there certainly there are certain hiccups that we see here and there. Sometimes uh, we get to see few cases where the minority rights are not heard or equality is not awarded. But these are very we basically cannot define our democracy by certain the very few instances. So, but we as a society should try to uh, basically plug all the lacunas that are existing.
What is the basis for you to say these are lacunas? Are these like views of the opinion makers or the news reports? Or you have analyzed and come to a conclusion yourself?
Sir, I believe there definitely are certain instances where such things happen, and uh, with the media and the advancement of social media,
Said
these
minority,
instances get flared up.
when you say minority rights are not respected in some cases or something like that, can you qualify by saying this? Can you
Sorry,
justify
sir,
your
I didn't
statement?
get it.
You said in the constitutional morality portion, minority rights are sometimes a casualty, isn't it? That's what you said.
Yes, so we hear of certain instances uh, where incidents like these are reported. So that was what I was trying to
So,
say.
if making a reporting on the basis of that, do we come to a conclusion as administrators?
No, sir, we definitely should not. But if such cases are happening, if such cases are actually happening, we should definitely look into the matter and try to resolve it.
Hmm. Okay. What do you mean by hard rock? You are interested in hard rock music, classical ones, no?
Yes, sir, the classic hard rock music. So these are the bands which existed in 60s and 70s, majorly during that time, and these are the kind of bands uh, which rely very heavily on guitar and very less vocals. So I am interested in that kind of music. So for instance, AC/DC, Nirvana, these are some hard rock bands.
Any questions that you have in your mind that you seek my advice on?
So basically, the problem right now is I do not have very firm opinions on things. And I was thinking I'll get plenty of time to read and form opinions, but now that we know, I do not have time at hand. So I'm basically clueless how to proceed from right now. Matlab, I do not have you must have analyzed it. I do not have my DAF prepared that thoroughly as well. And the current affairs wala issue is also there. So I I am not able to understand how to proceed from here.
Actually, that feeling of yours, you got to eliminate first of all. There is nothing lacking in your preparation. If there was lack of preparation, you won't be reaching the interview stage. First thing. But lack of
So,
confidence is something which is overburdening.
yes, sir.
Now,
Sorry, sir, you're not audible.
is it okay now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Whatever facts are within your knowledge, you should speak
Yes, sir.
that much. If it cannot be backed up by any additional facts, you should not be giving it forward.
Yes, sir.
Like like the point you made about minority rights violations.
Yes, sir.
That's not a conclusive fact. Is it conclusive? It's
No,
someone's
sir.
opinion.
Yes, sir.
So, from a UPSC aspirant, nothing of that side should be coming which is not conclusively established. Otherwise, you will be sounding biased.
Yes, sir.
Not that you are not prepared, but your preparation and when you are responding, it should match.
Yes, sir.
And secondly, not that you don't know about the responses. Suppose I gave you an example of Uttarakhand,
Yes, sir.
natural calamities.
Yes, sir.
You were knowing all the things, but
Yes,
you
sir.
were starting with insignificant points, leaving aside the important ones, which you already knew.
Yes, sir.
So basically, first of all, you should forget the impression that you are not prepared. You are prepared. Whatever preparation you have, you are not able to utilize it to the utmost. That is your challenge now.
Yes, sir.
Just write down, say somewhere that whatever preparation I have done is not bad, but the way I am utilizing my strength needs some recalibration.
Yes, sir.
Sustainable tourism की बात जब आएगी ना, पहले तो ये है कि one very good point you made, which many people do not say, that for every tourist destination, there should be a limit of how much intake would be there. That point is very significant you made. But that was your fourth or fifth point.
Yes, sir.
You didn't mention anything about planned construction activities or infrastructure development. If it mushrooms in an unplanned way, then it is bound to invite catastrophe.
Yes, sir.
So my advice would be, you have 10, 12 days time.
Yes, sir.
First of all, come to this conclusion that you are prepared, not that you are not prepared. Don't beat around the bushes. Get your current affairs about your Uttarakhand, your place where you studied, that is Haryana, Delhi, women empowerment, women related issues, problems of Uttarakhand. Just scout around for all the current affairs, which is immediately available. And whatever you already know, prepare some questions, say 200 questions you think of. Prepare the responses and go confidently, you'll do well. अच्छा करोगे यही चीज अगर कर लिए तो, अदरवाइज यही दिमाग में जैसे तुम लाके आते हो ना कि तुम्हारी तैयारी ही नहीं है, तुम कोई ओपिनियन नहीं बना पा रहे हो, वो तुम्हारा परेशानी पैदा कर रहा है. ओके?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All the best.
Sir, any particular feedback you would want to give for this
No,
particular session?
I've given you enough. If you note down whatever I have told you and work on it, you are definitely going to do well. But only thing is, nobody else will give you response to your questions. You already know it, formulate
Yes,
it,
sir.
prioritize it, place it one after another, and speak confidently. Don't
Yes, sir.
say anything which you cannot back up.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Constitutional morality you have talked about. You could be trapped into secularism. You could be trapped into socialism. You could be trapped into this minority rights thing that you. So nothing is conclusive. If it is not conclusive, you are not supposed to be saying that because as if you are biased.
Yes, sir. I agree, sir.
Who says that minority rights are violated in our country?
Yes, sir.
It's not fact,
Yes, sir.
and nobody will support you on that. There could be stray cases where some minority person is harassed. Similarly, other majority people might be harassed also somewhere else. But
Yes,
there is
sir.
no
Yes, sir.
judgment by anybody that minority are harassed in India. So you are making a dangerous statement by saying that.
Yes,
Watch
sir.
out on that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All the best. Take
Thank
care.
you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
We'll do well. Don't worry. Prepare in this line.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
And smile a bit. You look very disturbed and stressed and anxious. Smile a bit. So give
Sir,
your
I have
best.
actually given 2 panel marks, and everywhere I have received the same response that you look very stressed and you're not smiling. Sir,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
because
I'm trying very hard, but it's just not coming out.
that you are not able to smile and looking stressed because you think that you are not prepared. The day you decide that you are prepared and you are preparing to give your best, Give your best, not the best of anybody else. Then you will be comfortable. Okay?
Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
All the best. Take care. God bless.
Okay, sir. Thank you.